This tutorial is meant to help you create your North student portfolio to be used in your time here at Waukesha North. I'm going to start in the Safari web browser here, and I'm going to go to waukeshanorth.org. Once I get to waukeshanorth.org, once it loads, we're going to look for the Student tab in the upper right-hand corner. I'm going to touch that Student tab, and what you'll see 3 down underneath Students is a message that says, click here for Student Portfolio Template. So I'm going to click on the word here. When I click on the word here, what is interesting is that you'll see a template. Google does this in their Google Apps for Ed. They allow templates in Docs and all the different services they provide. One of the great ones that they provide are templates in Google Sites. So we're going to use a Google site as your North Star student portfolio. It's been created for you ahead of time in a skeleton so that you can fill it with your evidence of learning in your time here at North. So to create this student template, I'm going to click Use Template in the upper right hand corner. And when I touch that blue button in the upper right hand corner, it's going to take a little bit and it will create a template for you to make your own. Template can be used by anybody, and hopefully every student at North this year will create this template. And as it goes, you'll be able to put in some information. And here it goes. Should be a little patient here, right? And so you'll see North Student Template in the middle. We want to make sure that that stays red. Okay, we're going to go down and name our site. And here's the proper naming convention. You want to put your first name and your last name. And you want to put North Portfolio. Because again, you're going to house your pieces of evidence of learning here. You might have a link to another portfolio. You might actually create your portfolio for a class in here. There's a lot of possibilities. Now, I've created a couple of these already for testing purposes, and so I'm actually going to put the number 3 here just so that it will create a new one. You wouldn't have to do that. And so once you do that, you see the red button at the top, Create. Going to touch that. And this might take a little bit to create your site. Certainly it could take a little bit during AE time to do that. So we'll be patient here as the site is created. And this will be great. What's great about a Google site is that if you use this portfolio for 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 years, you'll be able to take this with you when you graduate from North and have a nice piece of evidence of your learning. And you'll be able to see your growth as a student throughout your 4 years here at North. You can see some progress here in the progress bar. And there we go. You can see at the top that I'm actually signed into a student account, so it'll look just like students here at North. But what's really neat is on the left-hand side, we have the different departments that you might be involved in. On the left-hand side, we'll also have learner goals. This will be a great part of our academic excellence sessions where you sit down with your teacher and talk about your short and long-term goals and things that you want to improve on. We'll also have a learner profile. This will be a future AE session where you go in and figure out just how you are as a student. And finally, at the bottom, Star Character Showcase, so that we can talk about some citizenship things that happen at our school. But you now have a student portfolio created. And if you go into, and I already have it open, if you go to sites.google.com, you'll be able to see your different sites in here. And this would be the most important one, your student portfolio. Thank you.